Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So this video, it's not about how to gear up more than how you can understand how to gear up at the moment. Which it mean I am, as example, weak, or I'm starting the game, or I don't understand anything, and I want to reach any point can make me get stronger. And for sure you want to reach the highest point to make you stronger, but you can't understand how to reach that, or things not going well for you, or no one wanted to teach you on parties. All of this can happen, and that's something normal because you are still weak and you need to get some good years at least at the moment until you can reach something good, so you can go for everything and all of this. So it's more going for that point more than how to gear up. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry guys, I couldn't make that much of videos lately because actually time is a bit tight. I can't even go out of this because of Ramadan, and also because President Sol always DC. I got too much DCs, so I didn't even go that much up a lot. That's my attack power at the moment. I didn't reach 600 and anything from this. Not that many states, not a high critical damage or critical rate. Still, it's about time, but I can go for all of this. So anyway, as I am on this point like a lot of players, what I should do to reach something higher? Let's begin to talk about this. But anyway, before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all of this. Try to support me as much as you can, guys, so I can make my comeback to this game very well. And expect some good things maybe can happen later, so let's see. So, first question you have to ask yourself, where I am at this point and where I should reach or where I should go. So, if I will say, as example, I am at this point on like what I said on attack powers of 389, and I want to reach something like 600 or even more. Okay, and that's my gears, and I want to reach something higher. So I want to understand what is the higher one, or what to expect, or where to find this, or where even to understand that there is a point I can reach from the first place. So if you have some good players with you and you have some friend list like myself, I can search for anyone like this guy reached level 50. Actually, last time I saw him was 48, so kinda good. So I have two players here reached level 50. So if I look to any one of them, we can understand some points. First of all, Moon Water Guardian Ring. Oh, that's a good one. I never saw this before. You have the Siren Earring or Siren Earring. You have Siren Necklace, and normally there is a three sirens. Not sure he changed the Siren Ring or what. I actually want to understand this point. So if I don't understand this, I will share someone else also so we can understand. So that's the Siren Ring. It's 42, have three slots. Okay, so that should do as well. Okay, so as example, he have a purple scale here, he have a blue scale here, he have a green one here, and another blue. So he full of blues and green scales, which is so good. Also, he have a Virtuous Mystic badge and also a Virtuous Soul badge. Not sure if that is just good for assassins or not. And also he go for full Profen Soul Shield. Why? Actually, I can't really say. It have a critical rate, okay, in the 3 sets. It have a good HP on the 5 sets, and it have a debuff resistance, which is 285. Maybe this one could be good on the debuffing the bosses, I think. And also can be good on PvP. By the way, there is a world boss look like that. Not sure if I can reach him or not. What you want? The power of the divine beast within the hero is about to awaken. Okay, how I can reach this? I have a problem with the world bosses, by the way. So anyway, let me take a look on this and come back to you. Okay, look like I reached the place. So anyway, we can talk until that happen. So if I go back to what we was in, so range and this syringe, syringe necklace, syringe ring, syringe earring. That's what I should aim for these three. And here maybe leader belt can do. Also leader bracelet and the leader gloves have some good attack power. So what I have from this, I have leader belt. He have a critical. Oh, sorry, that's a mine. He have HP on this. Well, I have health regeneration. I can use this until I can find something better. Okay, for the necklace, I have leader necklace. What he have here? Oh, okay, you have the siren one. As this gloves, okay, you have the leader gloves. On water bracelet, he have leader bracelet, so I have something better than what I have for sure. So maybe I can aim for this. Okay, leader sends can you can get it from dungeons. Like if you go for F8 here, you can find here you can get the leader items. Also here, also here no. So these three and also this one, all of this for moon water, you can find the leader items on them. Okay, but it's not that easy. Actually, I finished this dungeon. It wasn't that hard on my attack power. If I have some players maybe can do more damage than what I have or the same, maybe I could kill him more faster. The last boss have just 3 million and maybe 700, something like this. So it's not something big. I heard this one is not easy. Not sure about this one and this one, but this dungeon should be the hardest between these four, so maybe it's hard to aim for it at the start. Anyway, if we would check for soul shield here, he went for some from the profane and the carry. Not sure what is carry, by the way. Sapphire Basin change carry wheel of fate. Ah, that send. Okay, I think I understand where now. This guy, actually, I didn't expect it would be this one. I sent in the cherry fish belly. I sent it in this area. In the cherry in this area, I sent him in this area, if I remember right. Okay, so maybe this one also have a Rutsul shield. Anyway, I have to check this by myself so I can understand more. Anyway, some others go for the soul shield from this dungeon, which is bright stone as well. No idea how strong is this one, but maybe if you can't aim for it, so you can go for the which is the Forgotten Soul Shield, by the way, it's rolled like this. So maybe if you can't get the Forgotten Soul Shield, you can go for Trinitary, and also you can go for the Profane one, which is this one. Okay, and the Profane one is actually so easy. You will go for Necropolis on the area I will show you, so it will be here. So you'll go to this and he will be on this area. Okay, try to stand, try to kill him if you have some good DPS, so maybe you can get one for the wheel. If you have low DPS, so you will get some shards, small shards like this one. So actually you need to get 3 so you can get 1. So try to get stronger better before this. Okay, so how I can get stronger, and that's the main point of our video. How to get stronger as you are still weak at the start and you want some good gears, you can at least stand your ground with this. And that's actually not a hard task to begin with. First of all, play just the yellow twists until you reach 45. Then you can, if you want to go for blues, go for blues, because sometimes it can give you some good items. One of them, which is the Valor stones, the blue one, which is this one, because you can use this for a lot of good things. If you will buy outfits, sometimes it helps on some items, as well as there is someone or some shopkeeper on Motion Tower, and also you can find it on Yohara Mirage as well. It can give you these books, and I will talk about this later, so let this aside for now. But anyway, the Valor Stones is good. You can get some of these also on the below quest, so it's not a bad thing. So you can go for them, it should do well. And also, you can go for some good items because of this. Okay, but the main points, I want some accessories, I don't want all of this. Okay, so you can go for some items from some world bosses moving on the map, and actually they are not that strong. As we have the best one going for Moonwater, so you have these guys that I will show you. So in this area first, you have, where is the wheel? The wheel is here, the wheel here. Okay, so you have, there is a boss here, have a good soul shield. You can start with it, it can give you too much HP. Okay, which is this one I have at the moment. This one can make you do well at the start, at least have a good HP, have some not bad states, but this one is better because it can give you 2 states, not just 1 state. and give you critical damage as an example and percent, so this one should be better, but you can go for this one as a start, so it's not too bad. So telling this boss should do well for you on the soul shield, but there is some bosses like what I mentioned away from this guy can give you some items. So first thing I remember you have here in Necropolis, there is a boss on this place. Okay, this one can give you one of the accessories, and it's granted every time you tell him he will give you the same accessories, but it can be different on the states you can get. So maybe you can go for him a lot until you get the states you want. That should be good for you. Okay, so that's one of the bosses. Also, you have in Misty Woods, which in this area, the Wheel of Fate is here. There is a boss on this area, almost. You'll find someone moving with a tiger I sent. Also, he can give you a good item as well. Okay. Also, there is a place. Oh, one second. The world boss's came. So be right back. Well, and we killed him. Actually, I didn't expect I will not die. But well, I am good. Okay, so my DPS is so bad. So bad, actually. What was this guy away? I still want to talk. So it's kinda okay. Kinda okay. Well, as I hear, when a world boss is going down, we'll find some loots here in this place, but I can't see anything. So maybe we can put something. Anyway, what he can give me? So he can give me insignia, he can give me some photos. Okay, Valor stones, crafting materials, salvaging materials, not sure what is that. So let me take a look. Really, some Valor stones. Okay. No comment. So it's a light I didn't draw. It will make no difference for myself. Maybe I need to get more DPS so I can get something better. Anyway, let's jump on another place and we talk again. Okay, so back again to what we was talking about. Anyway, there's some other bosses also can give you some items. Like I sent my earring was a spectral earring from Orchid of Souls, Heart and Hunter Ghost. Actually, I can't really remember. There was an old dungeon, by the way. I went for it. They didn't put it on the game, and actually, he dropped something for me. Not sure if that trend was from there. Ah, the Misty Wood, the boss I told you, give you this range, okay? Here, this one I acquired from whatever any dungeon. Okay, Spectre, I sent from something. Actually, I can't really remember. This one I got it from dungeon. Also, okay. Also, there is a beer you can find in the Legendi. So, it's about where? So, that's a place for the Lichen. I think it's about this area. Okay, you can find a beer there. Also, tell him he will give you a good item. So, you have 3 bosses can give items. There is more. Actually, there is someone I told inside a dungeon, but I can't remember where exactly. And also, there is one more. Maybe. Oh, okay, this one. Yeah. This one. Give me the gloves. Which is in which gloves? This one? I sent no. Maybe the one I am using. No. Okay, but whatever he give me a gloves, also you can start with. So you have about 3 bosses can give you this, and there is maybe more, but maybe I didn't exactly find him. But if I will say, if you just did this, so you will get some more attack power, especially if it's this items having some slots for stealth, like this one have 2, this one have just 1, that's not so good. So I have to change this one when I can. Okay, you have this one also can give you 2, this one have 2, this one have 1. So you can whatever find whatever you can, so you can put some skills on them. Okay, so second point, we need a skills like what I said. So as you are starting on the game, you are not strong enough, so maybe you can go for some of these weird dungeons to try to get something. Okay, if you are on high level, maybe this one is useless actually for you. The only good thing you can get from this that it can drop some skill book. If you don't have anything, so you can use them. If you don't, if you have all of them, this skill book because they are weak, so you can salvage them because we need this item anyway. A lot of this. Okay, but if you can, there's something better which is coming at least from here. Okay, from Moonwater. you can get the green stills. Okay, or maybe you can go for something like which this dungeon, which is Tomb of Exile. To have Tomb of Exile also can drop some green stills away from it's a bit hard. Also, there's item you will need when you get a good weapon, which is the Soul Core, and you can find this on Tomb of Exile, and also you can find it on Platinum Narrow, which is here. So both of this dungeon you can get it, and as I heard, you need about 200 from. So that should be a lot of farming by the waste until you can get this, and it can give you a new skill. You will find it with a different button, and you can use it to make more damage. So it should be good for you. And I will have to aim for this later anyway. We have at the moment, as I said, all the accessories, and I have this soul if I can go for it. Okay, and we need some good stills, so we will talk about the stills now. Actually, also as I am playing, so I found this nameless guy. I always hear about him, so I found him when I came to Motion Tower, and this guy having a good thing that he can give you a green stills. Okay, so what is the green stills from the first place, and he give by 20 Valor stones by the way. So if you go for your K and go for any skill from these stills like this, you will find yourself should be normally here. Okay, when you did the normal book, so you will reach this point. When you did the drain point, you will reach this one and it have a drain. It will be a bit different from still to still. Some stills have 3 passes on drain stills, and some maybe just have one like person. But this one can make some more on damage. Some of them is actually not that strong, and some of them is actually good. Like this one, increase just on damage, nothing more than this from the first one. Actually, I don't have even the second one. Okay, and this one have a stack of bleed, so maybe can do more damage if you can get it. Actually, not that big sense, but maybe something like a block one should be good. So you have block, this one pierce attack, that's for PvP, and this one for PvE. So block and war cry, it can make me as a blade master can do my threats, which is should be a good skill for myself. I didn't have it yet, but I can get it so easy. Okay, for your tab as example, normally you go for starting from here. So I have this still, or I had this still. If I go for this one, it will make the tab, the useless tab that make me was so angry actually too much. I was using a lot of tabs and actually taking too much of my focus. So actually I switched this one to this one and go for Sunstroke as example. Anyway, I will make a video about this later about Blade Master on this point. But what I will say that you need to go for the skills that can make a difference. Maybe it will be on the first or the second one, because mostly third one is for PvP. So go for the rain skills, get the skills you actually need. Okay, and try to buy them. So try to get Valor stones, go for blue quests so you can get a lot of Valor stones. And anything you can get Valor stones from it, go for it. So it is just about how to get this. So as example, acquired from salvaging outfits, illusion weapons, sub quests, which is the blue quests. Okay, all of this can give you, some others can give you. This guy also can give you, you can get some Valor stones from this guy by this item, or by just 50 silvers if you have some gold. So maybe you don't have that much problem. Like, let me buy for as example. It have a chance from 1 to 50 as they say. Okay, so if I am lucky, maybe I will get 20 from this. So let me look. Okay, I got 27, which is so good. So I can now aim for a still I don't have. So I have to check what I have first. I got Cylinder Slash as example. I got Dragon Tongue. Okay, and I got these guys. Oh, I got Flash Step on green one. Here I have full red burning, which is my flicker normally. Okay, I know that sunstroke, so I have 5 green stills. Also, I have this one for fissure, which should do damage as well. So I can aim for something else, so which it can be something like the block skill. So I can go for the block war cry away from, maybe I should not teach the threats at the moment, but it should do as well. Okay, so it's here from the skills I can see. Also, I can do for some other skills. So check for yourself what you need first and do for it. Especially, I need something to make me make a resist. So maybe I can go for the 5 point strike as an example, okay, because I can make a resist with this. So whatever. Anyway, in the end, when you get some Dylan skills, that's mean you can have more damage. Maybe you can go for better rotation as well, and all of this, Okay. So let's cover these points. For other things, I need a soul badge. I need a misted badge. If I want to get a soul badge, so I need item like this Moonwater soul badge fragment, which it can come from salvaging outfits. And when it go for Moonwater soul badge, that means salvaging Moonwater outfits. So if I go for this one, it will not give me this item. It give me desert soul badge fragment. But this one can give me Moonwater soul badge fragment. So if I go for any place can make me get outfit easy, and I can salvage this outfit that can cover this number, so I can get my soul badge. For my mystic badge, actually I don't know how to get it yet. So maybe later I will understand the point, but maybe with the same way. Okay, and you can get the badges from this guy after this. So if you go here, you will find here the desert one, so it can give you desert soul badge chests. I think you will choose whatever from this away from they didn't tell that. Okay, and this one can give you this chest as well, so you can get them this way. Okay, that's for soul badge. Also, Mystic badge. You need a mysterious mystic badge fragment, which is coming from salvaging mystic badges. Not sure from where to get the first mystic badge, so I can tell about this. But look like it's from this item, which is coming from Hondramon store outfits and illusion weapons, which is almost impossible. Away from it's not that impossible. You can trade some items for money on F5 and try to get this currency, and with this currency try to buy the outfits and all of this. That should be something hard, but whatever, some did it, so I can do it later. So after this, what I should aim for, I need to make my items stronger, so I can go for dungeons, I can go for these dungeons, try to focus on getting the leader items, whatever, which one, so I can try to get everything I can. If I will go for dungeon like this, because it's daily as example for today, so I can try to find a lot, try to get leader items as much as I can, and after I get the good items, I will use them, I get better damage, then I can try to aim for something higher. Especially here there is a chance for Siren Errand, and maybe if I did something like this, that should make more damage for myself. For the weapon, because actually that's something I didn't even talk about. So, fine, for myself I go for Profane Sword at the moment, which is coming from the same area on the Profane, which is on Moonwater, on this area, from this boss. It can come from the wheel. I think there is a purple one can come also, so it should be good as well. But actually the normal aiming should go for the siren one. So this one normally, the siren dagger, but actually he made some upgrade to make it to true. So maybe that's what I should aim for, by the way. Okay, so maybe that can cover most of things. That's the soul core that I mentioned before. That's the one from Black Ram Naro, which is, I think it's good for melee characters like myself, because the damage is around the character almost or next to him. So it's something good when you are attacking, then use it under yourself. But for the other skill, it's actually around frontal, so it's good for ranged more. So maybe melee characters can go for this one, and the ranged can go for the one with the area or the frontal attack. Okay, so almost that's what I can tell at the moment. Pistol shields, like what I told you. Best weapon, best items should be the sirens and the leaders. Normally, what you should aim always to get accessories with the highest number of slots. 2 or 3 should be good. Something like this, I have to throw it. And I have, as example, dragon turned on this one, so if I will put the other bracelet, so I should swap this. But I have to try to find something better than this bracelet. So if I can find something better, should be good. Because if I want to unequip this, I will go to this one, and I need like 4 from this. Okay, and actually look like this one, it's not like this one. So it's not easy to unequip this from the start. Also it need 10, so it's kinda a bit hard. So maybe better that I aim for something different when I wanted to go for something like this, because this item should not be that easy. It's coming from a refined renting still book, which is I don't tell how much is that. And also they say it can come from the transmute, but don't tell me where. Actually I will try to find it at the moment as we are talking. So refine steel book. This one can give me some steel books also. Didn't know that, so let me give it a try by the way. So what I got, I think it's a trash steel book. The trash one, so salvage this first. It's a useless one, give me 5, okay. Whatever, so maybe I will not aim for something like this because it should be useless. This one also, and give some useless items, so it's not something good. So, whatever. Okay, I just transmute will not give something good, especially early. This soul core can come from transmute. Okay, so soul core can come from here. That's something good to know. Okay, refining the box. I want something like this. I can aim for it, but look like it have a bad chance. Also, something like this can come from the green, which I can't find that easy, I think. And also, by the way, on Dragon Express, you can buy this. It's with just 2 silver, so it should be not too bad. So I can buy the normal one with this, and I have 20 per day, so I can go for my max. And it's 35, and maybe I can give it a try. Again, a useless try for sure. So let me see. And I got a trash box as well. Use this. Don't flash step. So salvage again. Give me some trash again, and that's how it goes. So anyway, it could be something to help to get you also some skills away from using Valor stones. Should be a lot easier. Like I want the skill. Where is the nameless one? I go for him. Try to find the skill I need after I take a look for sure here, like where is the skills. As example, if I will say I want to go for 5-point strike, so I go for 5-point strike. This one as example, and during the days can make a fly, I think, switch to draw stance. So maybe that's not the one I need, and this one also can do damage, and doing the damage during the Blood Dragon effect. No idea if that one can be for PvP or what. All the Blood Dragons, by the way. And that's maybe the normal one. Resist damage and stealth effect. So normally I should aim for this one. So what it called 5-point strike. So just go here, try to find the 5-point strike one. Okay. Which is I can't. Okay, it's here. So I buy the chest and go for here, 5-point strike, which is this one. Hit it, put it, and that's it. Wanted to put it on any accessories, so whatever the accessories, as example, if I will say this one, so I go for this, transfer, put whatever I want, and transfer, and that's it. Okay, and that should cover most of things you need to understand early. And like what I said, what you need to aim later is will be the items I mentioned. So try to aim for them later. When you can get the DPS, you can at least for this to not make some bad problems for other players and all of this. If you have someone can help you, that something good can help. If you have a party or some friends, so you can go together, try to farm some items on whatever the dungeons you want. So that should be a lot easier for you. So that's all for now. Until I meet you a good guide maybe for the G range, more than this, I can say. But whatever, I think this one can help you at least at your early journey on this game until we can find something better and until I can see everything on the high DPS or high items, high gears, and all of this, so I can tell you more. So until this day, thank you for watching, guys. Maybe soon I also make some videos about the classes as well, and I can start with Breadmaster as I am maining this at the moment, and I can tell you which skills is better and all of this, you know, for how I was doing this when I was making the videos for the old Blade and Soul, so you can understand what videos I can give you. Until these days, thank you for watching. See you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.